We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2021 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
At the plate, Ben Whitney. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Whitney.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Here's the pitch.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Striding in, Oliver the man, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 pitch. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Coming to the plate now, Lawrence Cohen, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Whitney at second. The man at first with no outs. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Swing and a ground ball to third, and this is past him at third. Down the line, it's a fair ball, and the run scores as the American League is off to the early 1-0 lead.
Batting fourth.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lucas Cohen comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate, Stephen Cohen, as he'll take a look at ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and a strike. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 2-1, here it is. And it's fouled away. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The American Leaguers on top, 1-0. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
The pride and joy of Andrew High School and Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox, one of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low 3/4 arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport, Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Settling in now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate now, Theo Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Sanchez has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Gonna be a tough play, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Messina is under it. And that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the American League 1 and the National League 0. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Spencer Isdudnis.
Spencer Isdudnis.
The pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Now the 1-0. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left as the American League moves out in front here 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Batting it, the left fielder, Michael.
So now to the plate, Michael Cohen. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left as the AL goes out to a 3-0 lead. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
In now, Al Messina.
Messina.
A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ben Whitney.
Stepping into the box, Ben Whitney. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. from the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
The pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Oliver the man. Strike one to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Ball and two strikes, the count now with the bases empty and two away. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. So two runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number two. It's the American League 3 and the National League nothing. Leading off the inning, Eugenio Suarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Get down, 1-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Line towards center field. Trout is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6. From the Colorado Rockies, the shortstop.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
Minaya is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
The 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Nope.
1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. NL leaves 1. They trail it here 3-0.
Your
Clayton
attention,
Kershaw,
please.
the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lawrence
for the
Cohen.
American
He
League.
came through with an RBI
Shortstop,
single in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Inciarte. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the American League is now taking a 4-0 lead. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's
The
box.
batter.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Lucas Cohen is on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Now at the plate, Lucas Cohen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Count, the pitch. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Three and one.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly, he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but That wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball
Now
earlier
back.
in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in now, Stephen Cohen. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
None out, runners at first and second. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late
right
action
fielder,
that just
number
darts
13.
at the last minute. They're
Good
so
serve.
tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Spencer, his dudeness, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Cohen.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Cohen. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. From the stretch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Striding into the box, Al Messina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Harper is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the American League 4 and the National League nothing. Lance Lynn, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the American League, number 35, Lance Lynn.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Lynn has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50. Down and away, ball 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2 offering. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting 9th, from the Atlanta Braves, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Standing in, Ender Inciarte. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is Trey Turner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. is swung on and missed. Strike one. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. NL down in order. They're down 4-0. Max Scherzer, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Max Scherzer.
Ready for another shot now, Ben Whitney.
For the American League, the first baseman, Ben Whitney.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Scherzer, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and a cutter. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. To 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Oliver the man, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
At the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off again, ball 3. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Story picks it up. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Lawrence Cohen.
So striding in, Lawrence Cohen, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Number 27.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Runners on the move for second. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. AL leaves one, but they're in front 4-0. Daniel Norris, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Daniel Norris.
Leading off the inning, Theo Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Theo Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and one strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Line drive to center field. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
The batter, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. He's running. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the National Leaguers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Corey Kluber, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 28, Corey Kluber.
Ready once again, Lucas Cohen, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Still 1-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner has it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Up next for the American League, the catcher, Stephen Cohen.
Striding in once again, Stephen Cohen. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 13, Spencer Dudeness.
Now at the plate, Spencer, his dudeness, he flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. American League goes down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Tanner Roark, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 14, Tanner Roark.
With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning.
Story.
Here comes the first pitch. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And the senior circuit has a man in scoring position. They've got a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Roark stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He offers up a 2-seamer, a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and a changeup. The 2-1 pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Crowd on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. The runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. 5 innings complete. The AL out in front here, 4-0. David Price takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, David Price.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Michael Cohen.
The left fielder, Michael Cohen.
Here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now in the box, Al Messina. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The first baseman, number 23, Ben Whitney.
At the plate, Ben Whitney. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but That was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First offering on its way. Oliver, the man, is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the stretch.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The 3-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. American League strands 1. They lead it 4-0. Michael Fulmer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the American League, number 32, Michael Fulmer.
Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trey Turner.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Misses, ball 2. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Theo Sanchez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Ronald Acuna is on deck. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Marcus Semien is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. In there, 0-1. And the pitch.
No, that's down.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Count 2-1. Ball 3.
Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. The 3-1.
Count full.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Whit Merrifield will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
With Merrifield.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled off. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lucas Cohen.
Logan Morrison will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 23, Logan Morrison.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Pitch is popped up. Turner is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen Cohen.
Zach Collins will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Zach Collins.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Spencer, his dudeness, will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Inside.
Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Michael Cohen, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. His Dudeness rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing in the pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Matt Strom enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Al Messina, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Three runs already home here. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the American League 7 and the National League 0. Marcus Semien will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing center field.
Whit Merrifield stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Now in center field, number 15.
Zach Collins will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. Ken Giles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 52, Ken Giles.
Jonathan Villar is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jonathan Villar.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped high in the air. Collins is there. 1 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Cody Bellinger will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Bellinger.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball, that's 6 out.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Ketel Marte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Giles sets. Here comes the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Here it comes, 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Here's the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Josh Bell. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
A pause and the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Popped him up. The man is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the American League 7 and the National League nothing. Jonathan Villar will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Number 35.
Cody Bellinger will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger. Now at
Ketel Marte is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch
Now
hitter.
at shortstop, number 4, Ketel.
Rafael Devers is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Rafael Devers. Your attention, please. This game for the National League. Now playing third base. Number 2.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. The pitch.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Oliver, the man, waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Austin Nola will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting to the American League. Number 23, Austin Nola.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
And no, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Alex Bregman will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Bregman.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hot shot to third. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Mookie Betts will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Rafael Devers will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the American League. Now playing center field.
Austin Nola will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9
Now
spot.
at shortstop, number 2,
Alex Bregman will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Bregman. Now at third base.
Mookie Betts is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Number 50, Mookie.
Ricky Vaughn is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 99, Ricky Vaughn. Now at first base, number 11, Rafael.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now here it comes. A ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One out, nobody on. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Ray Turner.
Keston Hiura will come on as a pinch hitter.
National Leaguers. Number 18, Keston Hiura.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Here it comes. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Keston Hiura will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
For the National League. Now playing second base, number 18, Keston
Sean Doolittle comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Doolittle.
Franmil Reyes will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping in now, Zach Collins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate now, Spencer, his dudeness. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1.
Nope.
Runner at first here, one man out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's the payoff pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Standing in now, Michael Cohen. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Al Messina is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Hiura waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the American League 7 and the National League nothing. Jose Leclerc, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 25, Jose.
Christian Yelich will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 misses. Ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Wilson Ramos come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Victor Caratini
your
will get a
attention,
chance
please.
to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Caratini.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Here's the 2-1. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it 7-1 now. And he's safe.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first base line. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, Nero. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit or vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Has a look, now the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitchers' purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
Not close. It's 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Brad Hand enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Josh Bell will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set, and the pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And and this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The American League jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sean Manaea takes home the win. Steven Strasburg only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious American League All-Stars. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the home team, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.